Today we're going to do a hip hike challenge to find out where the work is being done around your pelvis. Now this challenge is perfect for maybe people who notice some SI joint issues after long walks or runs, maybe pain in their kind of QL area, even sometimes pain deeper in that piriformis, hip flexor tightness, IT band syndrome, okay, you name it. So basically this is going to be our challenge to find out what is wanting to show up for supporting our hips when we ask a demand. And there's nothing like running with that single leg dynamic activity repeated over time where we really see that need for endurance in our glutes. All right, so you're going to find a thick book to stand on, or you can stand on a step. And then I want you to find something to hold on to just a little bit for balance. You can either place your hand on the wall or a railing lightly. We're not using this to help us lift our body. We are simply using this to hold on to. So I want you to stand on your step or your book. I want you to shift your weight backwards so it's more in your heel, but you still have some weight in your toes. So we're not putting all the weight back in our heel. And then I want you to think about reaching down for the floor. So let's get a nice stretch and a release through our hip. And then I want you to soften your knee. So your knee is going to be soft, but not locked, but not bent, okay? So we're not turning this into a quad exercise. I don't want the knee locked. You're just gonna soften it for me, okay? So let's step on the book, soften your knee, okay? Let your hip drop. See the hip drop? Let your hip drop down, knee is soft. Now what I want you to do is find your balance lightly, and you're gonna lift your foot off the floor. Don't let your knee change, okay? Think about pressing through your heel, press down through the book or the step, and I just want you to hold. You're just gonna hold here for me, hold. Make sure that foot is up, hovering. Try to relax that leg if you can. How much tension are you holding in this leg, okay? Hold, we're just gonna hold, all right? Try to sit into this for at least 30 seconds. What do you feel taking over? What do you feel working? Do you feel the work being done on the front in your hip flexors? Do you feel the work being done all in the back of your glute? Do you feel the work being done on this side? How about your back? How much is that working? Okay, what this is telling us is what is showing up for our pelvis. And what should be showing up is our glute max and our glute medius. So we'll dive into some more stuff later to be getting more glute max, glute medius, and glute minimus out of our exercises that will then carry over. So you can see if you are supporting the stability of your pelvis through a hip flexor, through the other hip that's not our standing leg, through your back, is it like, aha, now I know where my hip pain is coming from. Now I know where my SI joint, you know, these little things, they add up. And so sometimes those weaknesses for where, or where the primary muscle is that we are helping to provide stability, if it's not one of those big ones that we really want doing the work, then that can lead us to have pain and discomfort. All right, so stay tuned. We'll be diving into more glute exercises as we move forward, but that is a great way to test to see. Now, go ahead and do the other leg, compare the two, and see which one is showing up more for you.